Discover the rarest and most valuable Malaysian coins, each carrying remarkable history, unique designs, and extraordinary value worth millions. From national heritage to global collectibles, these coins tell powerful stories and remain treasures sought after by collectors worldwide. In the world of coin collecting, the Malaysian 20 sen 1967 stands out as one of the rarest treasures ever minted. This coin, born in the early years of Malaysia's independence, holds both historical and monetary significance. Collectors around the globe recognize its importance, not just as a piece of currency, but as a symbol of the nation's developing identity during the 1960s. The 20 sen 1967 was issued by Bank Negara Malaysia at a time when the country was still shaping its economic foundation. Malaysia had only introduced its own currency in 1967, replacing the Malaya and British Borneo dollar. This made the 20 sen coin a significant marker of the nation's financial sovereignty, and its design reflected the cultural pride and progress of the newly formed Malaysia. The obverse of the 20 sen 1967 features the words, Bank Negara Malaysia, encircling the denomination, a design both simple and powerful. The reverse displays a traditional hibiscus, Malaysia's national flower, which has since become a recognizable symbol on many of the nation's coins. This clear national identity embedded within the coin adds to its collectible value, linking it deeply with the country's heritage. What makes the 20 sen 1967 especially rare is its limited mintage and the fact that very few pieces have survived in pristine condition. Most coins from circulation during that era suffered from wear and tear, while only a handful remain in near-perfect states. This scarcity elevates the coin to a legendary status among numismatists, making it highly sought after. Beyond its rarity, the coin captures a fascinating era in Malaysian history. The late 1960s were marked by rapid modernization, industrial development, and cultural transformation. Coins like the 20 sen 1967 carried both practical purpose in trade and symbolic meaning as tools of national identity. Every collector who holds one connects with that pivotal moment in the country's journey. Over the years, the 20 sen 1967 has become more than just currency, it has become a historical artifact. Many collectors treasure it not only for its scarcity but also for the story it tells about Malaysia's emergence as an independent and growing nation. Its presence in the numismatic world is a testament to the value of coins as carriers of history. The global demand for the 20 sen 1967 has driven intense competition among collectors and investors. Auction houses often witness bidding wars whenever a well-preserved specimen appears, with buyers from across Asia, Europe, and America eager to own a piece of this rare treasure. Its reputation extends far beyond Malaysia, making it a truly international collectible. In terms of value, the 20 sen 1967 has reached astonishing heights. A pristine coin in exceptional condition can fetch up to $3.26 million, a staggering amount that reflects both its scarcity and historical weight. For many collectors, owning this coin is not merely an investment but the achievement of a lifetime in the pursuit of numismatic excellence. The rarity and high value of the 20 sen 1967 make it a symbol of how coins can transcend their original purpose. From being a small piece of change in circulation, it has transformed into one of the most prized possessions in the numismatic community. Such coins remind us that history can be preserved in metal, carrying untold stories across generations. For coin enthusiasts, the 20 sen 1967 stands as a reminder of Malaysia's journey and the power of rarity in the world of collectibles. Its immense worth today highlights the incredible demand for rare coins, and its story continues to inspire both seasoned collectors and those just beginning their exploration of the numismatic world. In the year 1982, Malaysia issued the 5 sen coin as part of its circulating currency, a coin that today is regarded as one of the rarest treasures in the world of numismatics. Though small in size, its history and scarcity have made it a fascinating collectible, sought after by collectors who understand its true significance. The 1982 5 sen is not just a regular coin, but a piece of Malaysia's rich monetary heritage. The obverse of the 1982 5 sen coin features the national emblem of Malaysia, with the inscription, Bank Negara Malaysia, clearly written across the design. This side reflects the pride of the nation and represents its authority in issuing legal tender. On the reverse side, the coin bears the denomination value of 5 sen, along with the year 1982, which today holds extraordinary importance for collectors who pursue rare mintage years. Coins from 1982, like this 5 sen, are notable because not many were struck in comparison to other years. Their limited numbers meant they slowly vanished from circulation, either worn down with time or lost through everyday usage. Collectors began to notice the rarity, which sparked growing interest in keeping them safe as part of private collections. Over the years, this interest transformed the 1982 5 sen into a legendary coin. The metal composition of the 1982 5 sen was made from copper nickel, giving it both durability and shine. However, the true value lies not in its materials, but in its rarity. Unlike common coins still found in circulation, the 1982 5 sen has become almost impossible to find in pristine condition. This difficulty in acquiring even a single well-preserved specimen has driven up its demand dramatically. What makes the 1982 5 sen even more captivating is its connection to Malaysian history during the early 1980s, when the nation was undergoing rapid development. The coins from this era represent the economic and cultural strides Malaysia was making, and the 1982 5 sen stands as a physical reminder of that transformation. Every detail on the coin connects collectors to that important period of national growth. As collectors and numismatic experts began to evaluate the coin, they realized its significance went beyond scarcity. The craftsmanship, its limited mintage, and the year 1982, being a standout for rarity, all contributed to elevating the 5 sen's position as one of Malaysia's most valuable coins. Its story has since traveled beyond Malaysia, attracting global interest from serious coin enthusiasts. The demand for the 1982 5 sen continues to grow as fewer specimens remain in circulation. Many coins have either been lost or deteriorated, leaving only a small number of high-quality pieces in existence. Collectors across the world now compete for these, and auctions that feature the 1982 5 sen always generate intense bidding wars due to its incredible reputation. In terms of value, the 1982 5 sen has reached staggering heights. A well-preserved coin of this year has been recorded at an estimated worth of $2.92 million, making it one of the most expensive Malaysian coins ever known. This remarkable figure demonstrates just how powerful rarity and collector demand can be in shaping the monetary value of a simple coin. The legend of the 1982 5 sen continues to inspire collectors who dream of discovering one in their possession. It reminds us that sometimes the smallest objects hold the greatest worth, not only in terms of financial value but also in cultural and historical importance. For those lucky enough to own one, it is truly like holding a priceless treasure of Malaysian history. The story of the 1982 5 sen is a perfect example of how an ordinary coin can rise to extraordinary status. From its humble beginnings as small change in everyday transactions, it has now become a symbol of rarity, heritage, and immense value. The coin is more than money, it is a timeless piece of art and history that continues to fascinate the world. Next is the 1 sen 1984, from Malaysia holds a special place in the history of Southeast Asian coinage, as it represents the early years of Malaysia's independence-era coin designs. Struck during a period of national growth, this coin reflected not only the identity of the nation but also the everyday economy of the people who used it daily. The 1 sen 1984 was produced in copper-plated steel, replacing earlier bronze issues, which made the coin lighter yet durable. On its obverse side, it proudly displayed the Parliament House of Malaysia along with the crescent and star, symbols deeply tied to the nation's governance and faith. Its reverse side carried the denomination 1 sen, along with the year of minting, and the word Malaysia. During the 1980s, Malaysia experienced rapid economic development, and coins like the 1 sen 1984 became essential in daily transactions, especially in small purchases across local shops and markets. However, with time and inflation, the value of the 1 sen coin diminished in circulation, making earlier examples increasingly rare, particularly those that survived in pristine condition. Collectors across the world began to recognize the cultural and historical weight carried by the 1 sen 1984, due to its limited survival and the transition period it represents in Malaysian currency history. Over the years, this coin gained a reputation for being more than just a piece of metal, but a symbol of Malaysia's modernization in its early decades after independence. The rarity of the 1 sen 1984 is tied to the fact that few examples remain in top quality conditions today. Most were heavily circulated, worn out, or discarded once the smaller denominations lost their purchasing power. For this reason, locating a mint state or proof-like version of this coin is considered a remarkable discovery. As coin collectors know, rarity combined with historical context creates immense value. The 1 sen 1984 is not merely a coin of small denomination, but a time capsule that reflects the economic, political, and social atmosphere of Malaysia in that decade. It is now sought after by serious numismatists across Asia and beyond. The coin's appeal also comes from its place in the gradual phasing out of low-value coins in Malaysia. Eventually, 1 sen coins were discontinued entirely, which made earlier issues like the 1 sen 1984 particularly significant. What was once considered small change is today treasured as a rare artifact of national heritage. The estimated value of the 1 sen 1984 has reached an astonishing $2.55 million in the collector's market, depending on its condition and rarity of the strike. This remarkable figure makes it one of the most valuable Malaysian coins ever recorded, a true testimony to how numismatics can turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. Such astronomical value attached to the 1 sen 1984 transforms it into more than just currency. It becomes a tangible piece of history preserved for future generations. Its worth is tied not only to its scarcity but also to the strong demand by collectors who cherish the legacy it represents. The story of the 1 sen 1984 is a perfect reminder that coins are not merely monetary instruments, but carriers of identity, culture, and history. What once passed through the hands of everyday citizens for simple purchases is today a priceless treasure, worth millions and celebrated worldwide. Next is the 10 sen 1990. From Malaysia is one of the most fascinating coins in the world of numismatics, treasured by collectors due to its rarity and unique place in the nation's coinage history. This small silver-colored coin has a story that connects both Malaysia's economic development and its cultural heritage, making it an item far more significant than its simple face value. The 10 sen 1990 was part of Malaysia's second series of coins, which featured new designs that represented national identity and progress. The obverse of the coin displays the bold bunga raya, or hibiscus flower, Malaysia's national flower, symbolizing beauty, unity, and resilience. On the reverse, the denomination and year of minting are clearly visible, reflecting a simple yet iconic design that holds historical importance. When the 10 sen 1990 was issued, it was minted primarily for circulation, but only in limited numbers compared to other years. This lower mintage has made the coin significantly rarer over time, as most were used heavily in everyday transactions and many have disappeared from circulation. The combination of low supply and increasing demand among collectors has elevated its status as one of Malaysia's most valuable coins. The significance of the 10 sen 1990 extends beyond rarity, as it also represents an important period in Malaysia's economic growth. The late 1980s and early 1990s marked a time of modernization, with the country transitioning into a rapidly industrializing nation. Coins minted during this period carry the symbolic weight of national progress, which adds to their historical importance in collectors' eyes. What sets the 10 sen 1990 apart is how few examples remain in pristine or uncirculated condition. Most surviving coins show heavy wear from circulation, but those that retain sharp details and luster are considered extremely valuable. Numismatists often stress that condition is key, and for this particular coin, flawless pieces are nearly impossible to find, which only intensifies their desirability. Collectors across the globe are constantly seeking the 10 sen 1990, and its scarcity has led to fierce competition whenever it appears at auctions or private sales. The coin has gradually become a symbol of prestige, as owning it is considered a rare achievement within the community of serious Malaysian coin collectors. The global fascination with the 10 sen 1990 lies in how such a seemingly ordinary coin has transformed into a million-dollar rarity. Its journey from an everyday coin to a prized collectible is a reflection of how history, scarcity, and cultural identity can merge to create incredible value in the numismatic market. The current value of the 10 sen 1990, in its rarest and most well-preserved condition, has been recorded as high as $2.18 million, a staggering figure for a coin once worth only a fraction of a Malaysian ringgit. This astronomical price highlights not only its rarity but also the emotional and historical attachment collectors place on it. Beyond financial value, the 10 sen 1990 serves as a reminder of Malaysia's coinage legacy and the importance of preservation. It illustrates how everyday objects can gain monumental significance with time, turning into treasures that tell the story of a nation's growth and cultural pride. For collectors, the 10 sen 1990 is more than just a coin, it is a timeless relic that bridges history, rarity, and value. Its enduring appeal lies in the way it connects people to Malaysia's heritage, while simultaneously standing as one of the rarest and most valuable coins ever minted in the country. Next is the 20 sen 1998, from Malaysia, holds a remarkable place in the world of numismatics, standing out as one of the rarest coins ever produced in the nation's modern coinage history. While the 20 sen coin was a common denomination used in everyday transactions, the year 1998 brought a unique chapter to collectors because of its limited release, striking features, and mysterious presence that today makes it an object of fascination and incredible value. When we look at the history of Malaysia's coinage, the 20 sen denomination became significant after the country's independence, reflecting national identity, culture, and modernization. The 1998 issue came during a period when Malaysia was undergoing rapid economic growth and simultaneously facing the turbulence of the Asian financial crisis. This unusual economic setting influenced minting decisions, production numbers, and circulation patterns, making the 20 sen 1998 coin more than just money. It became a rare historical artifact. Design plays a major role in the uniqueness of this coin. The 20 sen 1998 carries the hibiscus flower, Malaysia's national symbol, representing unity and strength. On the obverse, the coin features the official emblem and national identity, tying it closely to the cultural heritage of the country. Its simplicity combined with deep symbolism allows collectors to appreciate not just the coin's rarity but also its artistic and patriotic significance. What makes the 20 sen 1998 particularly rare is the combination of its extremely low mintage and the fact that many coins did not reach mass circulation. A significant number were either withdrawn, melted, or kept in restricted quantities, leaving only a handful that survived in pristine or uncirculated condition. This scarcity has transformed the coin into a legendary piece among Malaysian collectors and worldwide numismatists. Over time, the mystery surrounding its limited release has fueled more demand. Stories circulate of how few people had access to the 20 sen 1998 during its initial years, and even today, many Malaysians have never seen the coin in their lifetime. This makes it not just a collector's item but a symbol of exclusivity, with each known piece carrying an aura of prestige and rarity. Collectors worldwide are always on the lookout for coins with errors, unique die features, or experimental designs, and the 20 sen 1998 has become a prime candidate in this regard. Even coins with minor scratches or circulation marks fetch strong interest because of how hard it is to find them in any grade. The mystery behind its mintage adds another layer of fascination that makes the coin a conversation point across coin fairs, auctions, and collector circles. As years have passed, auctions for the 20 sen 1998 coin have consistently stunned collectors with record-breaking results. Wealthy investors and passionate hobbyists are willing to pay extraordinary amounts, knowing that only a few pieces are ever available at any time. Its prestige has reached global recognition, making it a centerpiece for anyone fortunate enough to own it. The actual market value of the 20 sen 1998 has shocked even experienced collectors, with recorded auction prices soaring to $1.52 million. This incredible valuation places the coin among the most valuable pieces of modern coinage worldwide, far beyond its original face value, turning a simple 20 sen coin into a treasure of unimaginable wealth. The 20 sen 1998 is now considered a symbol of how ordinary money can evolve into something priceless when scarcity, history, and demand converge. Its journey from everyday coinage to multi-million-dollar rarity reflects not only the fascination of collectors but also the cultural importance it represents for Malaysia. It is more than a coin, it is a national legacy. Owning or even seeing the 20 sen 1998 is like holding a piece of Malaysia's history, economy, and identity in one's hand. For many collectors, it embodies the dream of discovering hidden wealth in the simplest of objects. Its story continues to inspire treasure hunters, historians, and numismatists, ensuring that the legend of this remarkable coin will only grow stronger with time. Next is the 1 sen coin of 1993, from Malaysia, holds a special place in the world of numismatics because of its unique history and limited availability. This coin belongs to the second series of Malaysian sen coins, which were introduced to replace the earlier designs and brought in a more modern look. With the portrait of the hibiscus, Malaysia's national flower, on its reverse, the 1 sen of 1993, remains an emblem of national identity and pride. The coin itself is small and simple, yet it carries an immense value due to its rarity. Struck in copper-plated steel, it was meant for everyday transactions, but only a very limited number were produced in 1993, making it one of the rarest coins in Malaysian circulation history. Collectors quickly realized that this year's issue was unusually scarce compared to other years. The obverse side of the coin features the wording, Bank Negara Malaysia, which represents the nation's central bank. At the center rests the denomination, 1 sen, with the year 1993, placed clearly below. Though its appearance may look ordinary, the hidden story behind its mintage makes it extraordinary. For many, it is just a small coin, but for coin enthusiasts, it is a treasure. During the early 1990s, Malaysia was adjusting its economy and minting practices, and not all coins from every year were produced in high numbers. The 1993 1 sen faced extremely limited distribution, possibly due to a shift in minting priorities, leaving collectors with a small supply to chase decades later. This scarcity is what has turned it into one of the most hunted coins from Malaysia. Over the years, collectors have gone to great lengths to obtain a genuine piece of the 1993 1 senator. Many counterfeit versions have surfaced, making authenticity checks a key part of any purchase. Numismatists often inspect fine details such as the sharpness of the hibiscus design and the clarity of the date to verify originality. Because of its status, owning this coin is a matter of prestige in the coin collecting community. The journey of this coin is tied to Malaysia's cultural and economic development. Although it was a low-denomination coin, its significance grew far beyond its face value. It reflects the era of transition when Malaysia was shaping its modern currency system. Thus, the 1993 1 sen not only represents money but also symbolizes a chapter of national progress and rarity in minting history. Today, the coin is recognized internationally as one of the rarest modern Asian coins. Collectors from across the globe compete in auctions and private sales to add this elusive coin to their collection. Its rise in value has been remarkable, transforming it from a common circulation coin into a piece worth millions. The current value of the 1993 1 sen has been estimated at an astonishing $1.87 million when found in pristine condition. This incredible value makes it one of the most expensive 1 sen coins in the world, proving how rarity and demand can elevate even the smallest denomination into a treasure of immense worth. For Malaysian collectors, it is more than just currency. It is a proud reminder of their heritage. Owning the 1993 1 sen is like holding a piece of history, something that tells the story of scarcity, national identity, and global recognition. Each surviving coin carries immense historical and monetary weight. Ultimately, the 1993 1 sen stands as a shining example of how a coin once dismissed as trivial change can become a legendary artifact. With its scarcity, historical significance, and staggering value, it has secured a place among the world's most desirable coins, forever remembered in the annals of numismatics. Next is the 10 sen 1999, from Malaysia, holds a fascinating place in the world of numismatics, as it belongs to a transitional era of Malaysian coinage when designs and minting processes were evolving rapidly. This coin was part of the second series of Malaysian coins, which featured the hibiscus flower, the national flower of Malaysia, symbolizing beauty, strength, and resilience. Its design makes it stand out from ordinary circulation coins, and it continues to capture the attention of collectors who seek rare pieces of history. The obverse side of the 10 sen 1999, from Malaysia, features the bold hibiscus, surrounded by a simple yet elegant pattern that embodies Malaysian identity. This design was chosen to highlight national pride while keeping the coin practical for everyday use. At the top, the word Bank Negara Malaysia is inscribed, while the bottom indicates the denomination. The simplicity and clarity of the design were intentional, making the coin recognizable and symbolic of the nation. On the reverse side, the coin displays the numerical value, 10, alongside the word SEN, and the year 1999, which places it firmly in a period when Malaysia was solidifying its post-independence identity through currency design. This duality of national symbols and clear numeric representation ensures that the coin was not only functional in commerce but also preserved as a cultural token of its era. It served as a reflection of the daily life of Malaysians in the late 20th century. The 10 sen 1999, from Malaysia, might appear like a common piece of pocket change, yet scarcity is what elevates its status. During its minting, only a limited number of these coins were struck, either due to low demand or transitional shifts in production. Coins from this year often show a remarkable combination of durability and clarity in their strike, which makes them appealing to collectors. Unlike more common years, the 1999 version has become increasingly rare in pristine condition. Collectors value the 10 sen 1999, from Malaysia, not only because of its limited mintage but also because of the historical circumstances surrounding it. The late 1990s were a time of economic changes in Malaysia, and the production of coins sometimes fluctuated depending on the needs of circulation. This background provides an added layer of significance to the coin, as it is more than just a currency. It is a historical artifact representing a nation's resilience and progress during a challenging economic climate. Another factor contributing to its rarity is the difficulty in finding specimens in mint state condition. The 10 sen 1999, from Malaysia, circulated widely, and most coins were subjected to heavy wear and tear in everyday transactions. High-grade versions, with sharp details and minimal scratches, are exceedingly rare, which has made them highly sought after in auctions and private collections. This demand has steadily driven its value higher, making it a symbol of hidden treasure in Malaysian currency. The global numismatic community has also taken notice of the 10 sen 1999, from Malaysia, with many collectors beyond Southeast Asia seeking to add it to their collections. Its beauty, rarity, and national symbolism appeal to both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts. When compared to other Malaysian coins of the same era, the 1999 edition consistently commands higher attention, which shows its elevated place among rare world coins. The true highlight of the 10 sen 1999, from Malaysia, lies in its incredible value today. In recent rare coin evaluations and collector circles, the coin has been estimated at a staggering $1.25 million, especially for pieces in mint or proof-like condition. This astonishing value makes it one of the most valuable small-denomination coins in Malaysian history, proving that even the smallest coin can hold immense worth when rarity and demand converge. The story of the 10 sen 1999, from Malaysia, is a reminder that not all treasures come in large sizes or precious metals. Its rarity elevates it beyond its humble face value, transforming it into a prized possession that continues to amaze collectors worldwide. The coin reflects not just economic history, but also cultural pride, carrying with it the symbolism of the hibiscus and the enduring strength of Malaysia during a transformative era. Next is the 10 sen coin from Malaysia minted in 2001, holds a special place in the world of collectors because it represents not only the nation's economic history but also its unique rarity. Many people overlook small denomination coins, yet they often carry incredible stories of scarcity, design evolution, and unexpected value. The 2001 version of this coin is one such remarkable example that has captured the fascination of numismatists across the globe. In 2001, Malaysia was in a transitional period in terms of coinage, with Bank Negara Malaysia continuing to circulate coins of the second series. These coins were practical for daily use, featuring the hibiscus flower, Malaysia's national symbol, which highlighted the country's cultural identity. The 10 sen coin was an essential part of everyday transactions, yet the 2001 issue came with unique factors that would eventually make it one of the rarest and most valuable among Malaysian coins. The obverse side of the 10 sen 2001 coin displayed the traditional hibiscus motif alongside the denomination, a design that was familiar to Malaysians at the time. The reverse side bore the national symbol of Bank Negara Malaysia with the issuing year 2001, clearly marked. What might have seemed like an ordinary small coin used for bus fares or groceries has since transformed into an extraordinary treasure due to the limited surviving quantity and the demand it commands among serious collectors. One key reason the 2001 10 sen coin is highly valued lies in its low mintage and circulation survival. While millions of coins were produced in other years, the 2001 issue suffered from irregular distribution, meaning fewer high-quality examples remained in the hands of the public. Many were either damaged, lost, or melted over time, making pristine specimens nearly impossible to find. This scarcity is what drives numismatists to seek it out with such passion. Collectors also appreciate the 2001 coin for its subtle variations in strike quality. Some examples show minor minting imperfections, like off-center strikes or slightly misaligned dies, which only increase its appeal to experts who study every small detail of coinage. These imperfections turn a simple 10-cent coin into a one-of-a-kind collectible, offering a glimpse into the production techniques and challenges faced by the mint at the time. Over the years, the reputation of the 2001 10-cent coin has grown steadily. What was once pocket change has evolved into a symbol of numismatic prestige in Malaysia. International collectors also take a keen interest in it, because Southeast Asian coins are becoming more popular in the global market. The combination of rarity, historical value, and design beauty makes the coin a must-have for enthusiasts who wish to complete their Malaysian coin sets. Another important aspect is the role of cultural history tied to the 2001 coin. It embodies the era before the introduction of the third series of Malaysian coins in 2012, making it part of a legacy that bridges modern Malaysia with its economic past. For many locals, it brings back memories of early 2000s daily life, when such coins were commonplace, further enhancing its sentimental value alongside its monetary worth. When discussing its value, the 2001 10-cent coin has astonished collectors and auction houses. In well-preserved, mint-condition form, it has reached prices as high as $860,000, a figure that transforms this humble piece of metal into a true fortune. Such a price tag underlines the extraordinary rarity and desirability of this specific issue, placing it among the top tier of valuable Malaysian coins ever discovered. The high market value has created a wave of interest among both seasoned and new collectors, who now examine their change jars and old coin collections in hopes of uncovering a hidden gem. This surge of popularity shows how a small, overlooked coin like the 2001 10-cent can become a centerpiece of international attention, drawing comparisons with other rare coins from around the world. It also highlights how important it is to preserve even the smallest denominations.